sorry, but you are a fortune teller, right?
I am. And I see a man. I also see death.
Good afternoon, 47. Your destination is Marrakesh, Morocco. Your targets, Tuo-Kwang, head of a Chinese construction conglomerate, and Mathieu Mendola, chief architect at Tuo-Kwang's biggest rival, Hamilton Lowe. Mendola plans to double-cross his employer and leak non-disclosable company documents to Tuo-Kwang, including the confidential offer for a multi-billion-dollar real estate project. In response, Hamilton Lowe has requested that we eliminate both men and send their competition a clear message. Kong has rented a rooftop patio for the meeting, but the location is as of yet unclear. So track them and eliminate them, and reclaim the documents. Good luck, 47. Welcome to Marrakesh, 47. Mendola has just arrived. He is unaware of Kong's secret meeting location, but we know that Kong is hosting a lavish party at the Shisha Cafe, and we suspect the meeting will take place nearby. Good luck, 47. That is Mathieu Mendola.
And welcome back to Marrakesh, but this time, nighttime. And we are now on the mission, a house built on sand, which is largely considered to be a more full-fledged and in-depth and more enjoyable mission than the Gilded Cage, the main mission, daytime Marrakesh. And here we are assigned to take care of Mendola, who we see right here.
Yeah, I'm calling for myself. What? You think they are listening? No, apologies. I have the plans. I wouldn't be here otherwise.
And we are assigned to kill Mendola, grab the documents, the plans, which would be of severe consequence to Hamilton Lowe, the building contractor that actually assigned the Agent 47 to take care of Mendola. And furthermore, to take care of Tuo-Kwang or Tuo-Kwang, I forget his name already, but he is going to be the receiver of these documents and thus be the one that's profiting out of all of this. So we need to take care of him too. And Mendola is an interesting character. We'll see him going through the Marrakesh nighttime, kind of just taking in the sights and the wonders while waiting for an escort of some sort that never comes. Now, if you see, he's going to the cafe, and if you see that blinking cafe sign, well, something that you can do to take care of Mendola very quickly in a mission is, by smuggling a sniper rifle onto the rooftops, you can get a perfect view of the nighttime market. Watch for Mendola as he's heading underneath the cafe sign and shoot the illuminated letters. And it's usually the preferred way to take him down if you're doing a suit-only mission. However, we want to have a little more fun here. And he's waiting for the escort, who's apparently really bad and not on time. And there's a reason for that. It's cool. They explain why the escort does not show up for him. Now, you can be the escort for Mendola and easily take care of him that way, but we'll explain that further later.
I have no... this is where Kong told me to meet my escort.
She's amazing. It's total deconstruction to a simplified self-awareness that is so brief.
And something else to say about here is the reason I think that nighttime, the House Built on Sand Marrakesh mission excels far greater than the daytime is because it makes fantastic use of this huge central marketplace area, which if you remember, a gilded cage, you just go to the consulate and you go to the abandoned school, and there's really little to do in the middle, and I think this is why this level succeeds. But furthermore, in the defense of this level in general, this mission, this map, not this mission, this map, is that they created these large missions and maps to be able to use them in other ways later, and such as these bonus missions. And honestly, this game is further ahead with this mission included. Even though it's technically just the Marrakesh map, it's just completely different. So we're gonna wait for Mendola to further go down the alleys and try to look for a payphone of some sort to try to figure out what he needs to do. And that, in a way of tailing him...
How can I help you? You should try our local coffee. It's delicious. Or a latte?
No, no thanks. I've just been stood up.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Sure, look, I need to find a phone booth.
Of course, sir. If you just walk outside again, there should be one just on the left.
All right.
And honestly, what would you say if someone said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I've just been stood up"? What are you gonna say? Of course you're gonna say, "I'm sorry to hear that." Like, what? That's just like a robotic thing to say. But it's also a human thing to say. Like, that's what I would say too. Even though I have no care, I don't give a crap of that he's been stood up. You're gonna say that because humans, by definition, have a moral code in them. It's just how it is. Anywho, we're gonna wait for this payphone, which is the payphone right here that's unfortunately out of order for Mendola. So he's gonna be a little bit SOL for that on that case. But we'll still try to tail him and see where he's going. This mission's all about tailing your first target, which I really love. He starts right in front of your field of vision as soon as you start the level. And while it's tempting to take him down right there, it's probably not the most incognito to do so. So another reason that this mission excels is that the one target, Mendola, right here in the yellow sweater, is constantly in a public area that you can just full freely pursue and stalk him. While Kwang is in the Shisha Cafe, which is a VIP party that, while you can parade around in your suit, you do need to get clearance inside, and there's also a bodyguard that follows Kwang, and there's a lot more security personnel there. So, by the snail salesman instructed Mendola to go to the end of the street to look for a payphone, and there you go. You see a handyman working on it. So it looks like we're getting one step closer here to maybe finding a way to take care of Mendola. And trust me, we've, including actual kind of like opportunities, we've probably passed about 3 or 4 of them already, which is kind of cool if you think about it. But we're only doing a certain one, and since it's the bonus mission, I'm not going to share too many methods because there are a limited amount of opportunities, but there's always creative ways that you can do countless possibilities. And again, this mission, this map, the nighttime mission, is available in contracts mode where any target can be a hit, which is really cool. Okay, let's try to figure out some things here.
Hello. Hi, could I interest you in some spices?
Hello there. No, I'm flying back tonight.
Oh,
They
you're
do look
tall.
good.
Oh, flying back where?
France. But I was wondering if you could help me. I want to find a fortune.
Okay, Mendola, we found a weak point. Mendola's very superstitious, and thus he wants to find a fortune teller to tell him how this meeting with Kwang is gonna go. So let's see if we can figure out something here. Hello? Could I get my...
Have you come for me? Is it my time? The ball, it tells me you are death. You must leave. Leave, I'm not ready yet. Go.
Okay, so clearly the fortune teller does see something amiss with Agent 47 here. So, yeah, let's give it a save, because we're about to start staging a hit. And that lady will start checking her social media of choice, whatever that be. All choices to me are a plague, but I do use Twitter, I guess. But kind of getting sick of it, right? You're getting sick of it too, right? No one liked your post. Oh well.
Is the caretaker? I mean, he should be doing this.
Get those lights on, buddy. I predict your consciousness. All right. About cheesy as you can get, Blatty. As cheesy as you can possibly get. But that's okay, because we got the lights back on, and we are now the fortune teller. And unfortunately, we need to get this guy, the client that was already here who paid for this.
Oh, there you are.
To
Hey,
leave.
I need to know some more about what we were talking
So
about.
let's
I
listen
need
in
to
on
know
him.
more. I need to get more answers. Like, should I leave my wife? Because I feel like the spirits are telling me to leave my wife. Because it just feels right to do it. But maybe she's the best thing that's ever happened to me in the world. But I don't feel like that's true because, I mean, I get a lot of chicks who dig me. I mean, they really dig me. I mean, they don't call me back, but I know they like me, probably because I tell them I'm rich. So should I leave my wife?
Your future is death. Any questions?
That's about the best way to get a person to leave the fortune teller place. So let's turn on the fog machine. Let's overcharge it, I guess we should say, and wait for our target Mendola to take his turn. That is the now vacant fortune teller's seat. Perfect timing. Here you are, man. How are you?
Can you predict the future? Hi. I'm curious. You see, I have this meeting in a few minutes, and it really is important. Can you give me an idea of the outcome? Sorry, but you are a fortune teller, right?
I am. And I see a man. A Chinese man. He is waiting for you on a rooftop.
Will the meeting be a success?
I also see death.
Target down. 2 objectives remaining.
Ah, yes. That is, probably the coolest way to kill Mendola. It is my favorite way. It's the first way I did when I first played this map, and it was just fantastic. I figured out everything on my own here. Let's pick up the documents he dropped.
Documents acquired. 1 objective remaining.
Yeah, that actually is an objective, which is kind of odd, because you just grab it from his dead body, but I guess if you sniped him, it could be a little strange. And, the fog machine, you actually have to overcharge the fog machine, or those people will see you kill Mendola, which I couldn't figure out for a second, because I don't use instinct or any helpers when I play for the first time. So, okay.
Out of here. This is no circus.
Yes, I know, I'm a fortune teller though, so... Alright, let's get back into our awesome new suit, by the way. This is the Raven suit, which actually was a suit available in the Game of the Year edition bundle. And it's awesome. It absolutely gives me
Sharp, sir.
homage and vibes to Adam Jensen of Deus Ex, if anything. But it just looks really nice on Agent 47 as well. So nothing wrong with that. So now that we have thoroughly gone through the back streets there, and we've seen a lot of that stuff, we're going to take a quick trip to a part that's not really used in the main mission or in the story mission of A House Built on Sand, but it could be useful on contracts mode, and it's just a really nice looking area in general because there's a few changes. So we're going to take you to the back streets that lead to the abandoned school where Reza Zandan was, and see if we see anything maybe a little more special. So we have no pressure on heading for Kwang, so we're fine with that. Kwang, I think it's Kwang. And that's fine. And yeah, I did grab a crowbar really quickly. There was a reason I did, and that will not be made apparent until quite simply the very end of the mission. But yeah, just the amount of amazing lighting that can be done in the nighttime zones. Nighttime and stealth missions just go hand in hand, man. Like, come on. I love this really kind of harsh blue lighting that's going on in the abandoned school. And what the abandoned school courtyard, now that the threats of the coup are nothing more but a myth. You see these vagrants and these just kind of civilians are just having a bit of a sit down and just chill out time here. And I think that's really cool that they were able to at least change that up, and it's not just all of the military stuff sitting here still. They could have done that, all the military equipment and vehicles. No, they got rid of that stuff. So it's not just a copy and paste, and if you think that, I don't know how you could. It's absolutely different enough. But we're only taking a quick tour because this really has nothing to do with our mission. However, we're going to segue here, perfectly transition, as it is on a nice, well-designed Hitman map, to our next intel spot where we're going to learn how a point of entry to infiltrate the Shisha Cafe. So I think that's going to happen just right about now.
Hey, where's Boyle?
Probably doing what he usually does.
What?
Hey,
Looking at carpets?
What is it with him and souvenirs? Did he give you the key to the back door of the Shisha Cafe?
Ah, crap, he forgot. Why is he always looking for carpets?
I don't know.
Probably his wife, you know? She wants a carpet.
He's on duty. He doesn't have time to look for carpets.
Alright, so the back door of the Shisha Cafe is locked. And yeah, I can unlock it because I have a crowbar, but people aren't going to really like if I bust open a door like that. However, if I have a key, if you see someone, let's use anywhere, if you see someone at a resort, at a theme park, anything, even if they don't look like they're dressed as staff, if you see them use an actual key to unlock the door very non-suspiciously and open the door and go in, you're not going to think anything of it, correct? Correct. And thus, that is what we're going to do with the Shisha Cafe here in that door. And on top of the carpet shop is where this bodyguard who wants to buy a carpet for his wife while he's here, which kind of shows that the bodyguard's not just here to be a soulless drone for the personnel, but instead he wants to do his own thing while he's here, and I don't blame him. Of course you'd want to do something like that.
It's surprisingly good.
Alright, so they're closed, it looks like. That's okay, we'll find an alternate method to get inside, or on top of, if you will, the carpet shop. And to do that, we're going to play a little infiltration game here, and that's always fun, right? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, no one's the wiser here, perfect. And we're going to stealthily make our way to the top of the shop here, and hopefully if things go right, we're going to just take the guard out, knock him out, grab his key that he has, and head out the front door. I think we should be able to make that, I think, yeah. But this part is a little questionable, so we're going to save it for sure. Oh, almost got seen there. Yeah, this part's a little finicky, but it's a really cool point of entry, so we're definitely gonna make use of that. All right, so the coin there, so the lady goes to get it, not the man. Perfect.
There.
Okay, got the key, got the gun. Drag him away before she comes back. And wait for her to get out of the zone here. Ooh, yeah. Pretty tight timing. I like it, though. I like it. Okay, and we're gonna just leave. We're just gonna head right out of the lamp store front door here. But look how just impressive this place is. Look at this playground that we have. I mean, how awesome is this? Consider a sniper mission here if you did a sniper contract. Just how fulfilling that would be here for the sniper enthusiast. Okay, so just one more threat. We want to make sure that the part-timer here doesn't burst into the door when we're about to exit. Like, yeah. Perfect. Alright. We have successfully retrieved the Shisha Backdoor Cafe key, and now we should be good to go to enter the Shisha Cafe. And sure enough, that is exactly what we're gonna do, and just like I stated before, and sure enough, no one's going to expect that I'm up to no good here, because I'm just simply opening up the door. And even hear the opportunity jingle, so let's just go to quickly slip in there so no one notices that we slipped in. Suit up as a waiter, a free disguise. You know how much we love free disguises. And we're going to start staging the hit here, and it's going to be a fun one. Yeah. Ooh, Jesus. So there's one waiter that is against us here, and he is an enforcer, so we do not want to be seen by him. However, we want to go into the bathroom, grab the comedic rat poison, because you know they have such a
That is Kong Tuo-Kwang.
my apologies. Yeah. So as the waiter goes away, we can poison this coffee glass, which is, I know, the bodyguard's favorite drink here. We need to get him out of the way, or else he's going to be a collateral damage. And as a waiter, we can...
What's a decent tip, man? 10, 15%?
20%. 20. And we're going to increase the water flow of the reflection pool, as you see this water going up here. Oh, better watch out here.
Hey, you alright?
I don't know. Mr. Kong is really after me. He's so mean.
What do you mean? I think Mr. Kong is...
Not so loud.
Oh, gee, sorry.
And as you can see, the water is overflowing now at this rate. And that's exactly what we want. So, boy, that was a little goofy bumping into the target there. Not the best, but okay, it's alright, it's alright. Gonna get back into our suit, because even though we're trespassing here in the suit, we, technically we could have gotten here. We have the invitation, because everybody else looks just the same here, so I think we're good to go. And just how beautiful the Shisha Cafe is here at nighttime. You can be here in daytime, as you saw in the alternate method with the cameraman and the gilded cage, but it's nothing like this. And it's just something, it's something else. It's really nice. So what we're gonna do here is, Kwang is, what the fuck is his name? Kwang. Kwang is a little more restricted in his movements, but he still just goes around the Shisha Cafe here, taking a loop at the sights here. As you can see, he's in proper position of this reflection pool here, but so is the bodyguard, and that's the reason why we had to poison the coffee here. As you can see, there might be something to do with this really flashy star light they have here. So we'll have to see what we're gonna do.
Excuse me, sir. I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to stop right there.
One thing that's annoying is the proximity that it takes for a bodyguard to say you can't go somewhere. It's like, I'm not even trying to go, I'm just trying to walk past you.
Just let me know. Jeez. Thanks.
Sorry, I'm bumping into everybody.
A good quality black suit can perform wonders on any man.
I'll make sure everything.
Thanks.
Just be careful next time.
Of course.
Don't touch me.
Oh, that tasted better going down.
Oh god. Okay. Yes. So Kwang's a bit of a jerk, but we're gonna do a fun little throw here. This is just something fun to do. The bodyguard's gonna be zooming into the bathroom here, and we're gonna do a really awesome subdue kill by chucking this wrench at like the best angle ever. That's awesome. Okay, perfect. And now the T is out of there. We are out of the picture here. We're gonna hide him because we don't. It's probably not a good idea. It's probably a little suspicious if someone finds that. So conveniently placed hiding spots, of course. But hey, you know, why wouldn't that? Maybe that's in there for, you know, whatever. I don't know. I don't know why it's there. It's just there. But I love the lighting of this. It looks like a halogen light here with the wall here. It just, the parallax that it creates there is just something else. The specularity, I don't know. It's something. It's something, and it looks really nice. Just like how this is the light's more intense at the corner of that rug versus this over here. Is that a tapestry? I don't know these words, man. Okay. I think we're ready for the hit here. Kwang will now take his shisha pipe, smoke it up, and then go ahead towards the reflection pool, which I overflowed with as the waiter costume, and we're going to release the winch that leads straight to the starlight. Before we do that, though, if you see at the top of this rooftop, this is the meeting spot where Mandala and Kwang were going to do the deal. And something you can do to take advantage of this location is... you need to disguise yourself as Mandola's escort, which is any bodyguard. Next, head up to the meeting spot and knock out the bodyguard and grab his phone. Apply lethal poison to the shisha pipe on the roof. You may want to take care of the waiter and the bodyguard on the other side beforehand. Now, locate Mandola and escort him to the meeting spot.
You must be Mr. Mandola. You need to come with me.
Finally, call Kwang and inform him of Mandola's arrival.
Mr. Mandola is on site. Inform Mr. Khan.
The two will meet and celebrate by smoking like their lives depended on it.
Target down. 2 objectives remaining.
And that's a cool way to do it, but there's a lot of steps involved. It's a little, very involved, very a little silly in some places, so I just didn't do it that way. So I think we're going to stage the hit here, and I think we should be safe to not do anything, but I think a save wouldn't be stupid. That's going to be my famous last words, knowing me. So anyway, you can see just how windy this place is. And it's really something else. I'm imagining that it's just like how in a desert at nighttime it's actually really cold, whereas in the daytime it's blistering hot. And I think this is going to be the same way, considering the location of Morocco here. And I imagine it's actually pretty brisk up here, especially up on a higher level like this. And I like that I can get that feeling just from the visuals created from the art team. All right, let's do this hit, guys. Bye, Kwang.
Objectives complete. Now head towards an exit.
Central, lounge is clear, moving on, over. This is a lockdown! Everybody out! I'm in the lounge and I've got absolutely nothing here. Over.
And a horrible, freaky accident. The alarm does go off, the security guard is alerted, but they realize that star, just the wind, maybe it's too windy, and that star winch, that cable that the starlight was hanging on just broke loose and fell. I mean, it's unfortunate the guest requested for the reflection pool to be filled a little bit more, to see the reflection better, and it's just how it is. It's an unfortunate accident. And Mandola... predicting Mandola's future, it would seem like he did not make it to the meeting. Oh well.
There's no way you can meet with our guest. Hey, free country. Would you mind just backing off?
And this is the escort from Mandola. He's sick, and that explains what happened there. So now, with the crowbar in hand, we can make our stealthy escape from a house built on sand. A quick mission, but a bonus mission, the second one. I hope you enjoyed it, and you can see why it's considered a better offering than the Gilded Cage. Let's go. And Silent Assassin on House Built on Sand. We have Mandola, who got absolutely impaled in the brain with a fortune teller ball / holder. We have the documents of the project proposal, which is a deal that will happen no more. And Kwang has met his electrocuting end. And this is actually probably one of my favorite maps. I love nighttime more than daytime for any stealth game. The neon lights, the bustle and hustle of the public is there. You got one target that's kind of in a restricted area that's protected by personnel. You got one target that is not, but is in a fully public area where you can just stalk him and try to figure out something and blend in with the crowd. It is a perfect merriment of what can be done here. A perfect marriage of a Hitman map. And with that, there's no story element tied to this because it was a summer bonus mission simply just to give you more level. And now, to be sure, and to not lie to you, because I absolutely lied to you in Bangkok, we are heading to my country of origin. We're heading to the United States, and we're heading to the most controversial map in the game. And I'll explain more about that later, but hopefully that whets your appetite enough to stay tuned. I'll see you guys next time.